Hey guys, so today we want to jump specifically into a binary strategy I found to work quite well. What I'm going to do in this video is actually show you how to trade in a blueprint format, not just give you theories or ideas. We're going to explain to you exactly and specifically how to do it. You don't have to buy any signal software. You don't need to sign up for any group or follow a super trader. And you don't have to say 3 Hail Marys and pray. No, I found this system works quite well and anyone can do it. Very easy with no hassle. So this video will be very helpful if you watch my other binary option videos throughout my channel. However, it works well as a standalone video, but I do encourage you to watch the other binary option videos and combine this into one trading system. Now this strategy is real simple and I've done quite well with it. So first we need to know what to trade. So here's all you need to do. Go to a site called investing.com. The link will be available in the description. Now if you look on, or rather at the top of the page here, and you click on forex, you will see a list of currencies here. And I usually just use them in the order in which they appear as market information is collected. And euro is first on our list, so I'm going to click on euro. Okay, then it's going to bring me to a chart, a candlestick chart. And I know some people have trouble understanding and reading candlestick charts. So a workaround to that is go here to technical analysis. And when we get here to technical analysis, you can see that the summary of the signal is clearly saying strong sell. Now in the strategy, you only want to trade currencies that have strong signals only. So only trade if it says strong buy or strong sell. If it says just buy or sell, don't trade it. If it says neutral, don't trade it. Now you simply go down the list. When one currency doesn't have strong buy or strong sell, don't trade in that currency. Go down the list. If the currency that has either one, trade that one. Now, whichever currency you win in the most for that day, keep trading that currency, but only when it says strong buy or sell. If it doesn't say that, you move along the list to the next one. So just note your account, which currency you won the most in so far. Then always pick that currency first upon when it says strong buy or sell across multiple currencies displayed. So again, here like we have the strong sell signal for the euro, and that's on the daily, but we can go down into the minutes, go down to 5 minutes or even down to 1 minute, and as we get down to 5 minutes, it's giving us a strong signal to buy. But the important thing is it's a strong signal. If you just see buy or sell or neutral, again, that's weak. Now, we need to understand a few things about binary options trading. You have to win about 55% of the time. Now, despite what super traders tell you, that's incredibly hard to do. And for them to say otherwise means they feel they have come or they have some crystal ball into the market nobody else has. In reality, everyone that makes a trade has some strong feeling that their trade is going to be the right trade. Or of course they wouldn't make the trade. So nobody has a crystal ball and nobody knows, point blank. So what can we do? The answer lies in probability. However, not just probability alone, probability and a combination of market signals, and dare I say it, a form of the martingale. Now, when the term martingale gets mentioned, everyone freaks out. However, one needs to understand this is not the martingale in the true meaning of the gambling term martingale. The gambling martingale depends only on chance. In our use of the martingale, it uses signals and market technical information as well as fundamentals. So this is not the same thing. However, even if it isn't, we know that anytime we increase our wager after a loss, we are growing our accounts exponentially. So in reality, we run out of money very soon. We'll bankrupt our account. So in our strategy, we're going to show you how not to bankrupt your account as well as when they exit trading. And we will also address the psychology of why people have trouble exiting and placing trades at the appropriate times. So first, this will only work with certain brokers. And I will put the link in the description as to the brokers I use. Make sure you use the link in the description, as it will give you some special bonuses. Now, this trader will allow you to trade as little as $1 per trade. And this is a reputable, regulated broker that has many reviews done upon it. And I think they are the best broker out there myself. You can deposit $10. You only have a withdrawal limit of $10. If you compare that to other brokers, they make it very difficult for you to take your cash out. They have higher threshold amounts. And I'm just curious as to why they need all those things in place. It would seem their strategy is to keep you in, which I don't say it means they are necessarily a scam of some type. However, one could draw the conclusion it is a tactic to keep you trading and bankrupt your account. Otherwise, they should have no reason to require a higher threshold or a higher deposit. So just to explain what you can do with a lower wage ability that not many brokers offer, you could take $1 and you could go from $1 if you lost a trade to $2 to $5 if you lost a trade to $12 whilst using the signaling offer free from investing.com here. And you would have to lose 4 consecutive trades in a row combined with our system to lose only $20. Now, in our strategy, even if you lose the $20, you won't actually lose it, because we show you how to get a free $20 to trade binary options in your account before you even start trading. So if you set the system to 1 minute or 2 minutes, you can repeat this step and keep taking in profits. And when I say you get a free $20, I'm not talking about situations like with brokers where you have to do so many trades and that's the only way you can get the $20. No, we show you another way you can get a free $20 to trade with. Now, it's true that one can still lose 4 consecutive trades in a row. Happens all the time. However, in this system, you'll find that the more steps you take, the harder it gets to lose. So by the time we get to position 5, we figure your chances have increased greatly that you will win. Also, as presented in our example, you get the free $20, which represents the ability to lose 4 trades consecutively. Now, let's say you take it a step further. You place $20 of your own money in position 5 or slot 5. So now you have to lose 5 times in a row. And you wager that trade. And for example, let's say even if you lost 5 trades in a row, using that example, the entire amount of money you risk in this scenario to have to lose 5 trades in a row would only be $20. Although you risk the total of $40, it's $40 minus 20, which means you've only actually lost $20. Now, I've used this system and it's taken me a pretty long time to lose 5 trades in a row, all whilst you're collecting profits the entire time. Now, the next part of this is don't reinvest your profits. Now, some systems tell you to. In our case, we're not going to do that. We're going to use our profits as a buffer to either minimize loss of the $20 we did invest, or as a means to be profitable even if we lose our initial investment on a total budget of what would have been $40. Again, in the case, and the maximum you could lose is $20. Now think about that. If I told you that you could possibly make hundreds or even thousands of dollars right now in the next few hours, only by investing $20, you would take that chance, obviously, right? Most people would. That's what I'm telling you that you can do right now. So I understand that some of you are going, well, the profits will be too small. Well, again, if you're trading 1 minute options and repeating this process over and over again, obviously you're going to make good money. Next, this system is about getting the concept down first. It doesn't really matter how much or how little funds you use. If you don't have the concept and the system down and the method, you won't be a successful binary options trader. Sort of like the Karate Kid and Mr. Miyagi's training montage. So again, it's the low trade amounts that allow us to move up in positions without bankrupting your account. So for instance, if you're doing $1 wagers, you can get to position 7 with only $325 and only a 70% payout. So that means you have to miss 7 consecutive trades in a row in order to lose $325. However, let's say you want even more security. You could risk $825 and you need to miss 8 consecutive trades in a row. So imagine I give you a coin and you take the coin and I say now you have to flip heads 8 times in a row. Now the reality is the coin, if it's a fair and equal-sided coin, can do the probability inconsistency in the coin flip, the technique, the force of gravity, the body to object physiology. It could land in any position and you still may not be able to get the coin to land on heads 8 times in a row. Now keeping that in mind, now consider if an imbalanced coin with a disposition or propensity to land on tails had to land on heads 8 times consecutively. It would get harder for it to land on heads 8 times in a row if it could do it at all. So that's what this formula is basically. It's an imbalanced coin flip. I say that because in the markets there is a certain level of predictability. The problem is some traders and gurus claim that they can exploit and manipulate this almost at their will. Whereas I say that if given enough circumstances in the same arrangement or enough chances, yes, one can cause a change in what the case will be. The problem though with binary options is under normal circumstances, you still need to be right over 55% of the time. Also with binary options, if you don't have many times to get a trade right, you can fall victim to the broker trading software freezing or malfunctioning, placing an order that doesn't get filled until several seconds later. All these things can cause you to lose a trade when you need to win one. That's why it's important that we set it up so we can win a trade in a series even if we lose several times already. So the final part of understanding this system is understanding human psychology. So let's compare areas of the world and their approach to trading commodities or stocks or binary options. In the West, we see mass confusion, order slips and ticker tapes all over the place. There's a great deal of emotion as people are losing their money and security. So it's a lot of stress and uncertainty and lack of self-control. Whereas the Asian markets seem to have more of what style we use in our trading system. We need to keep our composure. We need discipline and we need to be able to stay focused when making these trades. So what are some reasons why people can't seem to do that? And why in our system will we be able to do that? Well, one of the main reasons I think people get emotional about losing trades is that maybe they can't afford to lose the cash. When we trade, we should always consider our investment tolerance. And we should never trade money that we can't afford to lose. So I think many times it's a case of someone who may be investing money. They don't really have to invest. And that pressure and that stress is going to cause one to become emotional and make mistakes. Make trades when they shouldn't and become unreasonable where they can't walk away. So that's why it's important to start our system with very little or small money. Doesn't matter how small, because if the system is used correctly, the money will grow anyway. And with our system, we're going to start y'all small without using your own money anyway. And this is to get you started with binary options with a gut mental process. Get you started trading without the stress of losing lots of money, because you've approached this right from a position of strength and certainty, and you're focused and collective. So you want to start this off correctly. I can't stress enough, as those experiences, if they are bad, will resonate throughout your trading experience. So that's the new strategy that you can use to effectively trade binary options. Make sure you watch our other videos on this channel, as one shows you how to get the funds to start initially without your own money and go into detail about how to complete those steps. If you have any comments or questions, please post them in the comment section and I will answer them. So I hope you all liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Take care, folks.